Hi guys, just thought I'd do this video. It's not going to be very long, hopefully. Um, Basically, as you can see from the title, it's about fructose intolerance. If you're not interested, I wouldn't listen because it's pretty boring. But I understand that there's a few people out there that may think that they're on their own and may need some advice, sort of thing. Um, I don't know where to start. Basically, about a year ago, I was really poorly, really poorly. My stomach, I was in excruciating pain all the while, didn't know why. Was constantly poorly. Went to the doctor quite a few times to tell me I've got gastroenteritis, and I was off work. I ended up being off work for about 4 weeks. They obviously realised then it wasn't gastroenteritis, and I had to have blood tests and things done. And when they got the results back, it turned out I was fructose intolerant. First of all, I was like, what the hell is that? And then it sort of, because something had happened to me at the time which was quite, let's just say, confidence knocking. Something happened to me at the time that I wasn't able to deal with that and this at the same time. I sort of went really low. But my world had come to an end when the doctor gave me a list of food I could not eat. Anything basically with natural sugar in, I couldn't eat. Which the list he gave me was pretty much everything I did eat. I wasn't even allowed to eat apples, pears, grapes, strawberries, bacon, sausage, deli meat, some vegetables I couldn't eat, everything really, processed food. The list was just endless. Treacle, I don't know, there's just so much food that he gave me a list of that I couldn't eat. It wasn't quite well, he didn't explain it very well to me. He just said you couldn't have anything with natural sugar in. It's hard to explain what it is, well, not what it is, what it does. All I can say is if I ate the wrong food, it's quite similar to irritable bowel syndrome. The next day I'd be in excruciating pain and I would have to go to the toilet, to put it politely. I was in a lot of pain. And it made me really poorly. Doing Slimming World, obviously, not being able to eat fruit and majority of vegetables. I was struggling. I got no help off my Slimming World consultant. She was actually horrible. Told me that there was nothing she could do. She was to the point where there was no help whatsoever. I ended up leaving the group, going to another group where they was very lovely and very helpful. I wrote to head office about the Slimming World consultant. People who are friends with me on Facebook on here will probably remember all this because I did put it on Facebook how disgusted I was that a consultant could treat a member like that and not even try to understand or help. So that was that part. Then I got depressed really bad and ended up going back to the doctors to see a different doctor who actually told me that the list of foods I was given in the first place was just a list of foods that I might end up having to avoid. Not every food on the list I had to avoid. It was just a list of food most fructose intolerant people do have. So it wasn't the entire list. So that was a bit like, okay, I'm getting told a bit different. He offered me a support page and support forum. I ended up looking more and more into it. Guidelines of fructose, what the content in each thing, and it ended up being that I wasn't so intolerant to so many things that was on the list, and pretty much most things, if they had fructose glucose content in them, the glucose counteracts with fructose, so I could have that product, like I think Oreos, fructose, glucose. Quite a few things are. It turns out I was like eating in moderation rather than eating a lot of something. So that worked. I've got to the point now where I know what I can't have. If I eat cheese, I'm very ill, and I mean very ill. But with cheese, it happens within a couple of hours. I know I've had cheese, but I love cheese melted on things, and sometimes I just think, big Robert, just this once, and then I forget how much I suffer after, and it does hurt. Chili or really spicy Indian food, McDonald's, things like that, they make me really, really ill. Strawberries I can eat in moderation, but too many, same as grapes, I would be poorly. That's it really. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I'm only allowed 10 minutes on here, otherwise I can't upload it. If you need to know any more information, please inbox me. I'm more than happy to help if anyone needs support or anything like that. Or if you need more information, you need me to do a video about it or anything like that, please let me know in the comment below. Sorry if it was boring, but I was on my own and I did struggle because I went into depression because there was no support forums out there. So if anyone needs me or anything like that, I'm here. Thank you.